Miss Hill's class is unique. Her students are uniquely capable, but their needs are extremely varied. And she finds a way to meet every single one of their needs.
Most of my children are non-ambulatory, they're nonverbal. So a big portion of our day is tending to their personal needs and their hygiene needs. But we also need to teach them to be able to do that also. This one student his feet had never touched the floor. And within 1 month, we had that child walking using a walker. And to see his mother as we came around the corner with him walking down the hall towards her, she just burst into tears and got out her phone and was videoing. And what I do in my classroom is very different, it's very challenging, but it's very rewarding because if we make one little change, it's amazing.
She really works towards having these kids integrated into the full atmosphere of the school.
She finds innovative ways to make sure the kids are a part of everything that happens at school, whether it's an assembly, a program, a field trip.
When I started taking the students out into the school, they became part of the life of Rockbrook Elementary. I created a circle of friends here, and they come into my classroom in the morning and help us get my students off the bus and then play with them. And that is so much fun to watch the laughter, and it builds empathy in the general population too, which I think is a beautiful thing.
As a parent, I'm very thankful that we have a teacher like that helping our children.
When I get my students, quite often I get them when they're 3 years old, and I have them till they go off to middle school. So they really do become like one of my children. And when there's something impacting them at home, it impacts me too.
Tay had a surgery last summer because he had a hip surgery where he had to be bedbound for 2 months and more. Miss Hill and all the team here actually was there for him. Even though it was a summertime, she actually made all the videos addressed for Tay to read the books that he really likes.
My students do have potential. They do have a future. It looks different, but it's a beautiful future.
The most important thing is that she really loves those students, and she really does everything in her power to make sure that they have a wonderful day every time they come to school.
I have been working in Texas public schools for 23 years. I would say Miss Hill is in the top 1% of the teachers that I've ever worked with. Every single thing that you would expect of a teacher, she literally goes beyond every one of those.
And I know that these children can have a better quality of life, but not everybody else sees that. Where other people may see them as something broken, something to be hidden, I see them as something beautiful, something that can bring so much joy to so many people. You reach out, you try to help, you keep in touch with them because they become part of your heart, and that doesn't go away.
Hi, Miss Hill. I just want to thank you for everything you have done for Tay and our family, especially those times when Tay was in the hospital. You have been the best teacher Tay could ask for. I really appreciate everything that you have done for us, and thank you very much.